Hello and welcome to the Warcraft Academy guide to Immerseus Heroic. For this guide I'll assume you already know how the fight works on normal, and if you don't, click here to view the normal mode guide. This boss is very easy on Heroic. The boss gains one new ability in each phase. In the DPS phase this is called Swelling Corruption. At set intervals Immerseus will put a debuff on himself called Swelling Corruption. This debuff has a number of stacks, and every time a player attacks him he loses one stack and that player gains a debuff and spawns a small ad. The debuff stacks every time you hit him and does damage, and the damage exponentially increases the more stacks you get, to the point where any more than 4 stacks and you're going to be in real danger. All you need to do for this is DPS him as normal, and when he gains the buff, continue DPSing him until you're at around 3 stacks, then stop and AoE all the small ads. You'll want a tank to try to get aggro on them all as they spawn, so your raid should be relatively close together so the ads spawn all grouped up. AoE them and continue DPSing Immerseus. You'll start with your tank over on the right, and after he gets hit by Corrosive Blast, your off tank will run to the same spot and take over, and the first tank will run back to the group and pick up the small ads. Concentrate on moving out of the sharp pools and dodging his swirl just the same as normal. When he enters his split phase, kill any remaining ads you may still have alive, and have your raid spread around across the room as normal. Be careful to avoid the pools that get sucked in towards the centre as the transition phase starts. Ensure you have healers in range of all your raiders and enough people in each section of the room. You may need to move between sections if not many ads spawn in your section. The only new mechanic in this phase is the Char Pool, which really doesn't do anything. Anytime an ad reaches the centre, the water pool in the centre grows slightly and does damage if it touches you, however it also shrinks back down as soon as it touches a player. Basically you just want to heal through the damage and avoid letting ads go through so that it doesn't grow too much, but you'll be doing that anyway. You don't really need to pay any attention to this mechanic. Save your defensive raid cooldowns for the third split onwards, since you'll have more healing ads and therefore much more raid damage going through. If there's nothing to DPS, all hybrids should be helping to heal. Use Bloodlust on the very first DPS phase and Potions on the second, and you shouldn't have any problems here. To sum up, tank him off to the side. Alternate moving in and out of the raid and tank ads if you aren't tanking the boss. Don't get more than 3 stacks of the debuff. AoE when the ads spawn. Avoid the pools as they get sucked in for the transition, and split as normal to handle the puddles. Use Bloodlust on the pull and Potions during the second DPS phase. Thank you very much for watching this guide, and if you have any comments or suggestions please post them in the comment section below, and remember to visit warcraftacademy.com for all of our other guides for Siege of Orgrimmar. If you like this guide please do subscribe, it really helps me out a lot, I really appreciate it. Thank you and catch you soon.